So is this aimed at like keep being engaged?
YouTube has stories too?
Oh, it does? I didn't know that.
I didn't even know that.
Is this like basically aimed at keeping your community engaged when you're not streaming? Is that what this is?
No, I think it's them trying to get into the market share that other companies are successfully exploiting. So Instagram stories are big.
Yeah.
And I think this is them just trying to be like, look, you can do that here too. Like that's what a lot of this is these days, which, you know, I mean, that's part of growing social media. Thank you, Meta. But yeah, you can do that under our umbrella, so you don't have to go outside of our umbrella kind of thing.
Yeah. Zach's tweet says, share clips, pictures, text updates, or polls with all your followers or subs. Content disappears after 24 hours. So there is like a sense of FOMO in it, I guess. Did they say that in the Twitch blog aspect?
So you spend time making these things, like with all these different factors, and then they delete themselves after a day?
I guess.
Is that what the other ones do? I thought that was a phone app that did that with messages so I could send my nudes.
Like Snapchat?
Snapchat.
Oh, that is how Instagram stories work. Literally just Insta stories.
Oh, it is? Oh, I didn't realize that's how Instagram stories worked.
There's too much.
Oh.
Chat's like, these fucking boomers. They don't even know.
I know. We have
social media apps, right?
I looked into Instagram years ago, and some dude in gaming shades got CohhCarnage, so I was just like, nope, don't care enough for that.
Nope. Dude, speaking of that, this is completely on topic for that, but off topic for what we're talking about. Did you see Gold Glove on Twitter where he was like, I finally got my name, guys. I feel like it's going to happen because someone like twitter.com/goldglove DM'd him, and he like quote tweeted, was like, guys, I'm going to get my name. And my immediate thought was, why would you advertise and like make this a bigger deal than it currently is? 4 or 5 hours later, I checked my feed. He wanted 20,000 for it.
Oh, yeah. Yep,
That's so fucking funny. He just didn't even respond to the guy.
I like how somebody just said we have to bring on a special guest youth advisor.
Yeah, we need a youth advisor for DL. Well, these legacy streamers really need a guide. We need a guide.
It's these damn legacy streamers.
Early on when I was collecting baseball cards back in the day when I was in Little League and stuff, baseball, football, basketball cards, that I got a real hard lesson because I was like, saw my buddy's baseball card collection. I was like, that's the rated rookie I need to complete my collection. And he's like, oh, you wanted that bad, huh? And I was like, there's something to be learned here. If you want something really bad, don't let anyone know that shit.
That's correct. Yeah. So I think it's safe to say Gold Glove will not be getting his Twitter name for 20K. But yeah. Twitch stories, I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like that it is for a different type of creator than we are, I guess is how I would look at that. But if this also attracts people from, Instagram over here and grows the audience that is Twitch, grows the whole pie that is Twitch, then cool. I'm excited for that. Get more people on the platform. That could always be fun. But just like Ko said with the other one, they got to iterate on it. They can't just push it live once and say, guys, we did a thing where it's a success. It's an entirely different thing. It's a massive product. So they have to constantly iterate on it. And that's not a thing that Twitch does.
Interesting. It's kind of interesting because all these companies are trying so hard to get their social environments to be under their own umbrellas.
Yeah.
I kind of wonder if we're going to get to the point where it's kind of like what happened with MMOs. Like back in the day, there were so few MMOs, so you kind of knew where everyone was going. And when one was coming out, it's like, hey, are you playing this? Oh, of course I'm playing that. And you could go in and you'd see the same names and stuff of people you played a lot. And it's just going to get to the point where there's like so many of like every company is going to have its shorts. Every company is going to have its reels. Every company is going to have its live. And it's just going to be like, it's just going to dilute the whole thing. It's just going to all become a mess of noise and no one's going to know where to go for anything. Yeah, somebody say it's already happening. It kind of is already happening.
They are kind of there.
I mean, what we're looking at is a step in that exact direction. Like
totally.
Now Twitch is like, hey, we're going to do stories. We're going to do TikTok, Twitch Talk, and it's like, this is another step. So
Yeah.
kind of wild.
I kind of look at this with everything you just said in mind, where it's like, I don't know how this could be anywhere near as successful as the other platforms that already have this, because it kind of is just like a copy and paste of what they're already doing, and they're not like improving it, but they're bringing it into the Twitch ecosystem. So maybe it's not a bad thing, but I just don't see I don't see any of this like exploding and becoming the next big thing, like where TikTok has exploded and now like TikTok is its own thing that is, such a market disruptor. And people are like, oh, we got to get a TikTok. We got to get the short form video is all the rage these days. And now everyone's trying to get short form video onto their long form video platforms for that conversion factor. I don't know if that's going to be
So we went from long form to short form, and then it's just going to be pictures, and then we've gone full circle.
I think is it micro content? There's like an industry term for it that I don't know. I think it's micro content.
So you would have like what, 1 to 3 seconds to sell your content. In that case, you're just scrolling through people screaming at you. Like,
that's my favorite. I love that. That's what my feed is. Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. We're all back to Vine at the end of the day. That's exactly right. We're all getting back to Vine. All things ended and started in Vine. Cool. Twitch stories. And when is that launches in October? And when is the other thing supposed to launch? Sorry, I'm scrolling. Launches in the fall. Experiments soon.